we'll start to invite movement in supported fish. So with the in-breath, reach the arms back over your head. On the exhale, circle the arms wide out to the sides like a snow angel. Back down by your side. Breathing in, reach the arms back. Exhale, spread the arms wide to the sides. And we'll repeat. Breathe in, reach back. Breathe out, arms spread wide. Breathing in to reach back. Breathe out, spreading the arms wide. You might notice the block kind of massages between the shoulder blades. Try to embrace that. Think of this as a free massage. And then we'll pause with the arms and out to the sides, bend the elbows, and just breathe deeply here. And you might feel that the shoulder blades are drawing inward towards the block a bit. Try to relax, softening with the exhales. Broadening across the collarbones and the chest. Slowly take your time to bend your knees and roll off the blocks to one side. We'll just rest on that side for a moment. Resting the head on the arm. Breathing deeply. See if you can start to activate through the abdomen. The exhale breath draws navel inward and upward as if the belly will hollow. And then we'll slowly remove the yoga blocks and lie down onto the back. So we're starting a bit slower this morning. Arms out to the sides, feet wide. Let the in-breath sway the knees to the right. Exhale, belly strong, knees to center. So really make this about the breath moving with you and turning on the abdomen as you breathe out. Legs dropping side to side. Next time the knees fall to the right, we'll pause there, wiggle the right toes, and place your right heel on the left thigh. If that creates pain in your knee, don't do it. Just keep the foot flat on the floor. Otherwise, you're gently pressing up, squeezing left buttocks to lengthen, opening that left hip flexor. Option to reach the arms back and stretch through the torso. Think about pointing your left knee towards the floor, right foot creating some resistance. Breathe in, belly fills. Breathe out, belly hollows. Slowly unhook the right foot, knees fall left. Same thing other side. Left heel on the right thigh if it's comfortable. If it's not, keep the foot on the floor. Squeezing right buttocks. Lengthening through the torso. Breathe in, fill up. Breathe out, hollow the belly. Push all the air out of the body using the abdomen. Breathe in. Smooth breath out. Last inhale. Full exhale. Slowly unhook the foot and bring your knees to center. Just let the knees fall left and then right. And then we'll bring a little heat into this. Although there's lots of heat outside. But you guys seem like you're set with air conditioning and such things. So bringing knees and pelvis back to center. Heels will lift up over the hips and your knees turn out. So think of that butterfly kind of shape. You're pressing your heels together, spreading the toes if you can. Breathe in. On the exhale, reach your arms forward and through your legs, lifting your chin and your chest. And we're actually pressing the arms into the legs as the legs press into the arms and pull the belly button down. Breathe in and hold. Couple options. You can hold your calves or lift the hands, bending the elbows. We're going to start to find some momentum. So breathe in, chest lifts, ribs and belly pull down. See if you can start to lift your bum up, feet come up, and we'll roll up to balance on the hips. And then exhale, keep the spine curled and roll back onto your shoulders. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, should feel the core. Keep pressing arms into the legs. Good. And then see if you can roll up all the way onto your hands and knees. Super quick. Doesn't matter. So hands and knees is good. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate the plank enthusiasm. On the exhale, round your back and look towards the belly button. On the in-breath, drop the chest and lift the chin. Exhale, round the back, look navel. Broaden collarbones and lift the chin. Just a couple more like that. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lifting the chin. Good. Last climb from around back. And then find a flat back, shoulders over the wrists. Good. Tuck your toes. Breathe in. The exhale, lift the knees, press your hips back to your first downward dog of the morning. Breathe in and breathe out. And then with an inhale, step the feet to your hands. Halfway lift position. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to ground the feet and reach the arms up over your head. Exhale, arms down by your side. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, slow and controlled, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Stretching through arms and legs and through the torso for 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. breathe in, step forward, feet to hands, halfway lift. Exhale, curl in, empty the lungs. Inhale to ground down and rise up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach up, look them. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe in and breathe out. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Breathe in, step forward, feet to hands, halfway lift. Exhale, curl and empty. Inhale to rise up and lift at the thumbs. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Feet and hands come to touch at the midline. Breathe in. On the exhale, squat low to chair pose. Inhale, heart lifts, look thumbs. Exhale, curling in. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, low push up, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step right foot forward, warrior 1. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, low push up, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Step left foot forward, warrior 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, low push up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Using the in-breath, traveling forward, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, arms down. Skip to chair. Squat low. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back. Low push up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step right, inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, step back, low push up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale from the core, down dog. This time, breathe in and kick the right leg straight up. Bend the knee. Lift your left heel. Bring shoulders over your wrist. Push into your hands. And see if you can bring your knee to your forehead. Inhale, kick the right leg back up. Inhale, left heel lift, shoulders over wrist, round the back knee to forehead. Inhale, kick it back up last time. Exhale, round the back knee to forehead. And then plant the foot in middle of the hands. Good. Breathe in, it started. Reach up. Exhale, step your back foot in and plant the foot. Interlace the fingers behind the back. You can straighten your front leg if it feels appropriate. If not, keep it bent. Inhale, lift the chest, and we'll fold over this front leg. Letting the head go, drawing right hip back. Maybe lift the arms off of that for 1, 2, pressing through both big toenails, both heels, and pinky toenails for 3, 4, and 5. Hands plant either side of the foot. Step back to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your left heel high. Inhale to lift the right. Bring shoulders over the wrist, rounding back, knee to forehead. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, shoulders over wrist, knee to forehead, back fully round. Inhale, kick it back up. Last one. Exhale, slow and controlled, knee to the forehead. And plant the foot between the hands. Right heel plants. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Straight or bent front leg. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding over the legs. Heavy through the back heel for 1. Front big toenail. 2. Guiding right rib cage towards the left thigh, pulling the left hip back for 3, 4, and 5. Heavy back heel. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, low push-up, chaturanga. See your last little vinyasa for a bit. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, step forward, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Feet can walk wider and hook your big toes or ankles. Lean forward, straighten the legs if you can, and then curl in, empty the lungs. 1. Try resting your tongue just behind your top front teeth. If you can do that throughout the practice, it'll help keep your jaw soft, even in the hard poses. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Breathe in, exhale, hands away. Inhale to rise, up your feet together. Beautiful. Inhale to open wide to one right side of the mat. Turn the right foot to face the back. Reach down and catch the inner calf or big toe mound, or big toe. Reach the left arm up for triangle. 1. Think of long lines through both sides of the torso. Inward spin of the back thigh, outward spin of the front thigh. For 2, looking down or up, whatever feels good. 3. Try to soften the grip of the toes. 4. And 5. Front knee bend slightly. Inhale to come up. Pivoting the feet the other way. Reach down and catch big toe. Looking up towards the right hand. 1. Inward spin of the back leg. Outward spin of the front leg. For 2. 3. And 5. Inhale, rise up. Pivoting the feet again for the twisted version. So squaring the hips to the right side, right short edge of the mat. Inhale to lift the left arm up. You can take that right foot over a little bit if you need some more room for rotation in your hips. Breathe in and lift up. On the exhale, fold halfway to start. Think about slicing your pinky toe off with the pinky finger. So you're guiding the pinky side of the arm towards the floor. Good. Maybe stay light on those fingertips and reach the left arm up, pulling the left hip back. 1. Even weight in the feet if you can for 2. 3. 4. And 5. Look down. Inhale, rise up. Pivoting the feet the other way. Slow and controlled. So feet can be on separate tracks, not on a tightrope. This just helps the hips have space to rotate. And then right arm reaches up, left hip draws back. Straight right arm, breathe in. Pulling left hip back. Think about sawing off the pinky toe. Don't worry. You're not Inspector Gadget. You can't just magically create a saw with your pinky finger. So it won't happen. And breathe in. Stay steady. 1. Look up or down, whatever feels good. 2. Continue to rotate for 3. 4. And 5. Look down, inhale, rise up, and open up. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Inhaling to squat low. Fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up, chair pose. 1. See how low the bum can go for 2, without collapsing the chest. For 3. A little bit more weight in the heels if you can. 4, you can try lifting the rest of the foot up, just as a challenge, totally optional. A little less movement if you can, breathe in. And then exhale, fold, hands to the floor. Good, breathe in, chin lifts. Exhale, curl in and empty your lungs again, let the head go. Squatting again. Now you're welcome to take chair pose again, or if you'd like to throw in a crow pose, that's also an option. So hands plant in front of you, bend the knees and elbows so the knees meet the upper arms or towards the armpits. Let the knees widen if you need to, lean forward and see if you can lift up. Keep your hips up really high. Look where you want to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Land your heels. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Pause for a breath. Inhale, open wide to the right, feet parallel this time. About 4 or 5 feet between your heels, depending on your height. Hands to your waist. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. See if you can keep your hands on your hips. Maybe your head comes down. If you have a block, they're probably handy. You can try bringing your head to the block. Remember, you have multiple heights of your block, so it might be on the highest setting, mid setting, or the lowest. That's it. And then once you get that head grounded, you're just going to lean forward a bit from the hips. Try to straighten your legs and breathe. 1, 2. Bring your fingertips just inside the hip bones, and you'll feel the low belly. Every time you breathe out, feel that little muscle that tightens beneath your fingertips. This is called your psoas major muscle. It's one of our primary breathing muscles. We try to connect to it every time we breathe it. And then inhale, stand tall. Good, we'll just do one more here. Reach the arms out wide, breathe in. Then exhale, take your peace fingers and catch your big toes. Use the in-breath to hinge forward, chest lifts. Exhale, elbows bend and fold. Now your heels might turn out a bit, and that could help you. Again, if the block is there, try to bring your head down. You're using the strength of the upper body to bring yourself deeper into a fold. If you get contact of the block on that highest setting, try lowering it one setting. And then breathe in, look up, straighten arms. Exhale, catch hips. Inhale, rise. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. So feet together. And keeping the feet really close, let your arms go out to the side. So this is gonna be harder than normal, so just prepare yourself. You're gonna shift your weight into your left foot and just lift the right foot slightly. And then land the right, shift over, and lift the left. So we've done this before where the legs are really wide and it's really easy, well, easier. But this time we're gonna try to keep the feet at least hip distance and just practice shifting weight into one foot and then the other. I find it helpful to squeeze the bum or even bend the standing knee slightly and then lift the right leg or other leg. It's almost as though you're walking like really small steps. You might notice the instabilities. If this feels accessible and you want to try a little bit more, bring the hands in. Try to bring everything closer to the midline. Good. It's harder than it looks. Good. And then place your right foot down and lift, no, place your right foot down and lift your left knee. Good. Hold and breathe. Hook big toe if you'd like and straighten. Chest lifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right ankle over the left knee, opening the knee to the side. That's it. You might stay here and press your hands together, drawing glutes closer together in the middle. Option 2 is to reach down, bend at the waist and knee, and catch the floor. The hands touch, the standing leg straightens, and you can look up if you'd like, or let the head go. Heavy, long breaths. Beautiful, nice and steady. Good, and then breathe in when you're ready, stand all the way up. Reach up, strong bum at the top, and then release with control. Let the arms go. Shifting weight into your left foot. Really get steady there, really light right foot, then lift the knee up to hip height, holding the shin. Left hand to the waist, chest lifts, and breathe. 1. So you might notice if I turn to the side, I have a little bend in my standing leg. That helps me turn my butt on, hold me in the pose. For 2, try to look over the right big toe. Try not to lean back too much. You're looking up and over. Ooh, kind of like a fish hook. 3, 4, and 5. Right ankle over the left knee. Stay here. Option to bend into it slightly, or even reach for the mat if you feel like you're there today. When the hands touch, straighten your standing. And if you're trying to catch too close to your standing foot, it's going to be harder. So really bend your standing leg and reach ahead of you on the mat rather than too close to the foot. If the hips are tight, well, your hips are tight. It is what it is. And then nice long breath. Full breath out. Lock the hands in a bit if you're down, and then rise up with control. Reach the arms up, and then let it go. Good, we'll come to seated. Breathe in and reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chin lifts. Exhale, step back. We'll push up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or hop through to seated. Legs out long in front, knees can bend. And also turn the legs open in a long diamond-like shape, if that feels better. Sweep palms under the shins and curl forward. Releasing head and neck. Inhale to sit up tall. Feet plant in front of you, about mat distance. Bend the knees, lean into your hands. Bend the elbows, lift the chest, and then lift your hips up. 1, 2, maybe the head goes back. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Right knee comes in, left leg opens. You can use a block under the knee if it doesn't want to stay down on the floor. And then take your right arm to your left foot or shin. Breathe in and use the exhale to draw your right ear towards the left leg. From there, you reach forward with the left hand and catch the foot. Maybe let the head go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in, chin lifts. Exhale completely. Inhale, lean back, and if you have your blocks, we'll just do a little lift up. Skip the vinyasa. So hands plant on blocks on either side of the hips. Shrug your shoulders, press into your feet, and lift your bum. Maybe lift your feet. And then sit back down. Good. And then we'll have the left knee in, open the leg to the side. So we'll kind of add in that lift between poses. And then breathe in, lifting left arm up, see if you can catch the leg or the foot. And then open the chest to the right. Bend the elbow and try to bring your ear towards your shin. That's it. So there's a little twisting action in all of these folds. And then reach with both hands and turn the head in line with the foot. Tummy is active with your exhales, despite the passivity here. Breathe in to lift the chest. Exhale, lean back, find your blocks, and lift up off the floor. See if you can hold it this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down. Marichyasana D. So left leg long, right knee bends in like a squat. And place your left hand outside the leg. Reach forward to catch your foot. So it might end up being more of a forward fold for you today. Option 2 is to bind. So your thumb points down, turn the shoulder inward towards the chest and wrap the arm around the leg. Sitting back onto the hip, catch your fingers behind your back. Or you can catch your shirt and pants if that feels better. Try to keep both hips down and sit up nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look center, optional lift. Cross the shins, lift up. Breathe in, exhale, sit down. Right knee, left knee in, right leg long. Reaching for the long foot, long leg, or binding. Arm wraps around the shin, grounding your hips and look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look center, lean back, cross your shins, lift up. 1 breath, inhale, exhale, sit down. Good. Moving into a twist now, so right leg can be bent again. And we'll bring the left elbow outside the right knee. So you're lengthening and then contracting as you twist through the floor. And press the arm into the leg, leg into the arm as you look back over the right shoulder. 1, chest lifts. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look center, optional lift up. Cross and lift. Left foot in, right leg long. Left knee across the midline, turning the upper body past that left leg, twisting towards the left this time. Pressing arm and leg into each other. Last 2 breaths. And inhale, look center. Exhale, cross the legs and lift up as an option. Sit back down. Lean back 45 degrees. Hollow abdomen, lift the feet up, boat pose. Reach the arms forward. 1, 2, 3. Steady gaze on your own toes. 4, and 5. Cross and lift. Sit back down. Round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cross and lift. Inhale. Sit down. Third round. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cross and lift up. Exhale, sit back. We'll let the right leg straighten. Hug the left knee in again. This time, left foot crosses the right leg. Now, if the knees are comfortable with it, you can pull the right foot back towards the left hip. And we'll twist towards the right again. So bring your left elbow outside the knee. Right elbow outside the left knee, pardon me. And look over the back shoulder. For an added challenge, try lifting the back arms straight up, keeping both hips on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, we'll spin move to the other side. So plant the hands in front of you, lift the knees and the bum, the legs are crossed, and you're gonna keep the feet in place as they pivot, walking your hands around to the right, pivoting on the feet. Just keep walking all the way around till you're facing the front again, and then sit back down. Good. Right leg is on top of the left this time, magically. Left elbow outside the right knee, push into it, turn the torso, and reach the right arm straight up. Heavy in both hips. 1, long through both lines of the torso. Shoulders away from ears. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look center. Uncross the legs. No spin moves. Lie down onto your back. Now, if you have a yoga strap, make sure it's handy. Do a good stretch for the legs today. So you can absorb all that water you need to drink. Stay hydrated. So when you're ready, we'll strap up the right foot. Get straight your left leg long. Now, if your hip flexors are tight and you want to add a little bit to this today, take your block, bend your left leg, and slide it under your hips. Now, you don't have to keep your right foot up in the air for that. You can keep your feet down, lift up, lower the block. So the block isn't too low. It's a little bit on the low back, kind of right at the top of the hip bones. And then we'll straighten the right leg, bring it into the strap, and then you can straighten your left leg long. And you're grounding the left heel, spreading the toes, and trying to keep that left leg long and strong. However, any pain in the low back, don't do it. Keep your hips on the floor. And we'll just pause here. So we're not going to do anything too crazy. You could hold the strap with one or both hands. Think about pressing your left heel into the floor and your right heel to the ceiling. And breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, both straps into that right hand. Left hand, high five to your hip bones. So you're going to try to hold that hip in place. You can bend your right knee and open your right knee just enough so that you don't roll in the hip. So you keep your left heel and hip grounded. Right leg opens to the right. So this takes a little bit of stability, which comes primarily from your pelvis and your left leg. Feel free to bend your right knee and just feel the stretch in the inner thigh. Breathing into it. Keep stretching through the front of the left leg, rooting the heel. And then when you're ready, bring your right leg back up, plant both feet on the floor for a moment. The supported bridge pose, hands by your side. Try to even out the hips a bit. You might feel a little wiggling. Taking a couple smooth breaths. And when you're ready, strap up your left foot, straighten the leg, press up through the heel, and then straighten the right leg long and strong. Heel roots, toes spread. Breathe in, pressing through both heels. 1. You can also try squeezing your right butt cheek. For 2, 3, 4, 5. both straps in your left hand. You can bend your left knee, right hand to hip bone. Hold it there. Strong right leg and open your left leg just enough without moving your right leg at all. Right hip stays down. 1, 2. Try to let go of the effort, but keep a little effort so you don't fall off your block. 3, 4, and 5. Bring your leg back to center. Slowly unhook the foot and bend both knees, feet flat on the floor. So from here, we'll walk the feet in, press through the heels, lift off the block, and hold bridge pose. Remove the block. 1. You can also keep it if you need to. 2, 3, 4. Next, inhale, reach the arms back. Stay lifted. Try to lift up a little higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stay here. Take your feet a little wider and lift your hips a little higher. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Option to stay 5 more breaths. Maybe flip your hands pretty wide, at least shoulder distance. Elbows lift up and send backwards. See if you can press into the heel of the palm and lift all the way up. 1, 2, 3, lifting the hips. 4, and 5. Lower the head, tuck the chin, and lower down through the vertebrae. Feet stay wide, knees touch in the middle, and try to stay super still. Observing the natural rhythm of the breath after that posture. Taking your time, gently draw the knees in, and we'll just stay here for about 30 seconds. Think of breathing in for a count of 5. Breathing out for a count of 5. And taking your time, we'll roll up to seated. Plant the hands in front of you and step back to low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or hop through to seated. Right leg long, left knee opens wide to the side. And then we'll reach the left arm way up and around, planting the hand, leaning into it, lifting through the hips. Reach the right arm over your head. If you can ground that right foot, you might try lifting higher from the waist and stepping your left leg into side plank. 1, push down to lift up. 2, strong glutes, strong tummy. For 3, 4, And 5, slowly lower. Same thing, other side. Left knee lengthens, right leg bends in. Reaching into the right arm, rolling onto the inner edge of the left foot. Lift up and reach the left arm over the head. Really pushing the hips up. Pull the tummy in and try stepping the bottom leg forward. Squeeze the inner thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down onto the bum. Good. And take the heels together, knees turn open. Sweep the palms under your shins and curl forward. 1. The elbows land on the mat beneath the shins. Try pulling back slightly, heart leading forward. For 2. 3. 4. And 5. Breathe in to sit up. Cross the ankles. Plant the hands in front of you. And step back to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lower the knees, setting up for headstand. Crossing the forearms, hold opposite elbows. Interlace the fingers. Open the palms. Try pressing into your elbows and then pulling the shoulders away from your ears. So first tendency is to really shrug the shoulders, and we need to create that pattern. But then from there, you want to lift the chest and look at the thumbs. So we'll try to find that. So round back like cow pose or cat pose. And then lift the chin, look at the thumbs, and keep pressing into your elbows. So just try that a few times. Rounding the back, shrugging shoulders to ears. And then think of cat pose as you drop the chest, but keep the tummy tight. That's it. And then lift the chin just in line with the thumbs. Press into your elbows and round the back from there. Tuck the toes and lift your hips up. Press into your elbows and just hold here for 1, 2. Shoulders pulling away from ears. Press into your elbows for 3. Belly in. 4. And 5. Exhale, come down. So we didn't even bring the head down just yet. We're just working through the shoulder girdle to get it super strong, because it really is more of a shoulder stand than a headstand. The effort and the strength comes from the core, the shoulders, and make control of the hips. So we'll try again. This time, same setup. Round the back like cat pose. And then shoulders over the elbows. Lift your chin. Good. Scoop, tuck the chin from there and place the crown of the head into your hands. Press into your elbows. Lift the knees up. So the very hairline of my head is on the floor. The crown of the head is in my hands. From here, walk it in. See if you can bring one knee into your chest. Resting on the other tippy toe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch feet, knee in. Resting on the right tippy toe, 1. Press into your elbows, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then see if you can bring your other knee to meet it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend your toes. Sit. Yes. Nice. Good job, Patrick. You're nailing it. So remember, your top leg needs to be super straight, Claudia. Don't be shy. Kick that top leg back over your head, Kathy. Really kick it. Use your bum. Yeah, that's it. Need to get you back in studio, Kathy. Good. And then when you're, oh, nice, go for it. Maybe try one more time. Maybe full headstand. Nice. Yes. Straight lifted leg. Yes, that's better. Good. Nice. Good. And child's pose. Let the hands reach back towards your feet. And then when you're ready, we'll come up to seated. Just take your time to get there. Crossing the shins. If the knees are really high, you can always sit up on a block. Once you have them handy, might as well use them. Over time, we work to release those hip flexors so the knees can rest on the floor. Hands rest on the thighs, chest lifts. Sitting tall, pitching yourself slightly forward on the seat. So you're not rounding, sloppy, slumpy. Rocking the pelvis forward, lift the chest, bow the chin. 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Now you're welcome to stay as you are or lie down for Shavasana. And we'll rest here for the next few moments. Just letting go of the effort. If you're seated, still maintain postural effort. Engaging low belly, chest lifts, shoulders back. Time for another 10 breaths on your own count. Matching length of inhale to length of exhale. Tongue resting behind the top front teeth. There's just a slight smile, soft eyelids. Bringing your hands together at the chest, bow the chin. Full breath in, full exhalation. Setting an intention for the rest of your day. With a slight smile, like you've been up to something. Namaste. Thank you all for practicing with me this morning. Hope you feel all loosey. strong, and I hope you have a great weekend. Yeah.
Thanks, Barb.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Stay cool.
Yes, you do.
Bye, Claudia. Bye, Patrick.